Welcome to this video with the new enhancements included in the March 2023 update of the Denodo Platform 8.0. In this video series, we'll be covering the most important enhancements added for the different Denodo servers and tools. We will review the data catalog, scheduler, solution manager, other components, and then new features added to the Denodo Connects components. We will review the features added to the data catalog. Data Catalog has upgraded the search with advanced search options. Now you can find three modes of searching. Exact match. This is the default option. Only the elements with the exact sequence of terms in the order you entered will be returned when you search for an exact phrase. All the words. When all the words are selected, it will return only the elements containing all the words in the search areas. That means that all the words are contained in the view name, description, field name, field description, or all the words are contained in a property value. Any of the words. The elements containing at least one of the words in the search fields will be returned. Please note that the maximum number of search terms in metadata search for all words and any word behaviors is 6. If the user performs a search that exceeds the limit, then only the first 6 words are considered. Another interface change that has been added to the data catalog is to include logical names of all fields as an additional column under the Schema tab of the data catalog. This is visible only when the Allow Logical Names for View Fields option is enabled. If you have the necessary permissions, you could edit the logical name by clicking its edit icon. In the previous update, Data Catalog provided an open menu to display the data of the view in third-party applications like Power BI. Starting from this update, the administrator will be able to change the connection data to the VDP server or specify a DSN name if the administrator prefers to use a DSN connection over a DSN-less one. The VQL shell is included in the data catalog. It offers the same functionality as the Web Design Studio one. With the new VQL shell tool in the data catalog, you can execute any VQL statement, including DML sentences like select, insert, update, and DDL statements like create view, drop view, etc. Therefore, we can query metadata and save a query using the Save Query button. In addition, the VQL shell can be disabled by an administrator through the Permissions tab of the server setup. We will introduce now the enhancements added to the scheduler. Until this update, there were 3 options available when clicking Add Exporter in the scheduler for the VDP job type in the Exporters section. CSV, Elasticsearch, JDBC. This enhancement will include Excel as an additional exporter in the scheduler. It stores the tuples obtained in the Excel file in 2007 Office Open XML format. The user can specify in the output field the path and the name of the generated file. Kindly note, if the target is an Excel sheet, the data source must be configured with the Excel adapter and the sheet name field must be set with the name of the sheet that will include the exported data. By default, the Excel sheet name will be Sheet 1. We will now review the Solution Manager enhancements. Currently, the users can manually download the revision from the Solution Manager. Starting this update, the Solution Manager REST API has been included with an option to programmatically download the VQL of the revision by providing a REST API endpoint. This functionality will help the users to fully automate the migration process by leveraging the Solution Manager API. The next enhancement will be about the comparison wizard, which is introduced to find the difference between the metadata of 2 environments. In scenarios where the metadata is large, it is very difficult to decide what to be included in a revision. In order to overcome this, this update introduces a wizard that compares the metadata of Denodo servers from 2 different environments. This wizard will show the differences between the metadata of the virtual data port and the scheduler servers. The differences shown are elements that exist in the source environment but not in the target environment, elements that don't exist in the source environment but do exist in the target environment, elements that exist in both environments but are not the same. Based on the differences chosen, the users could create the revisions with ease. A new single-user mode called Enter/Exit Promotion Mode has been added for improving the performance of promotion and rollback operations. The database objects are not stored after each command. They are kept in the session and they are stored when the transaction is committed. The new mode automatically enters a transaction when it starts and executes a commit when an exit promotion mode is received. If a rollback is received, the mode finishes. No exit promotion mode is required, and the session where the user is connected to is set to the initial session where the enter promotion was executed. We will review now the last point of this presentation, that is, the other enhancements included in the Denodo platform. Denodo offers a connect component, Denodo GeoService, as a web service through which we can access the GeoJSON data, or ArcGIS, features from the VDP. The Denodo GeoJSON service, once configured and launched, can access the GeoJSON data or ArcGIS data from the VDP through endpoints. The Denodo GeoService can be launched using Denodo_geo_service script available in the bin folder of the Denodo platform. Thanks for watching this video about new features for Data Catalog, Scheduler Servers, and Solution Manager. If you want to learn more about the different enhancements added in the Denodo 8 March 2023 update, you can watch other videos in the series, or you can check the new features guide at the Denodo Platform 8.0 documentation.